Hi, it's Morris from selfimprovementmethods.com. And today I'd like to talk about what makes a great manager. So, if you are a boss where you have people reporting to you, or if you um, uh, expect to, I've got a couple of tips. Um, the first thing is the basic. We'll just assume that you are a manager and you have, say, three, four people reporting to you. Um, the the most important thing that a manager does is get rid of obstacles in the way of their employees' uh, uh, work. So you have to basically assume why they're there in the first place, and you have to have these basic assumptions. If you think that you can tell them what to do and then make sure they do it, you drive yourself crazy because everybody has different work styles. Most people can't just fit into a little groove like a automaton and do their little job. Every position requires judgment of some sort. And that is what actually brings life to a person's job, having a little bit of discretion and being able to manage their own area. So you as a manager should be providing them with general guidelines and outcomes that you want them to accomplish. You should say by the end of the day, give them a time. I'd like to have this done. And then once you get this as a habit, then it's kind of like up to them to do it, and you never have to worry about it. Just stuff automatically happens on time, on schedule, and without your micromanagement. So if you want to succeed as a manager, you've got to be able to give your employees this freedom to be able to do things kind of like their way, as long as the outcome is acceptable. That's what really counts. But if you can let them do it their way and they can do it correctly and within the time frame, what does it really matter if they did it over here first or did step 4 before 3 or something? Who really cares? As long as they get it done. You don't want to, especially new supervisors, they fall into this category of being very strict, and you have to follow the rules, and the rules are there for a reason and that sort of thing. You need to give them some freedom. Your job as the manager, as like I said before, is to remove the obstacles. So start with the premise that they are there to do a good job and that they do want to succeed and they do want to get things done and they do want to please you and get things done correctly. And if you have that as a basic premise, then keep an eye out for things that bug them or are stopping them. And it might be from other departments, it might be a company rule that you have to go and get changed. But if you concentrate on removing obstacles that are in front of these people, you'll be surprised how fast they'll go, how accurate they'll be, and how their morale will improve. Morale is not based on bringing donuts to work or awards or here's a little gift card for $4. Hooray, you're the employee of the month. That doesn't build morale, despite what HR will tell you, which is another problem I have as HR. But what what builds morale is production. If you get some people in there that work, even one person that is just doing the super, it's their production that is creating their own morale. You get a team of people working together, then of course you get that synchronicity that just like the sum of the parts is greater than the whole, that sort of thing. And now you've got the whole place is just brimming with morale and enthusiasm and jokes, and it's lighthearted, and everybody is just humming. The other side of it is where the manager is having an ulcer or a heart attack because he can't make these people do what he wants. Well, they're feeling his heavy thumb on them, and they are probably resisting and just like doing stuff to drive them crazy. And it's your own fault because you didn't give them freedom. You didn't give them a loose boundary of an area for them to figure out and to have a little control of their life. I mean, geez, it is their life. So if you give them freedom, give them boundaries, and let them run it, just grab the ball and run. And your job is like in a football team, you are not on the sidelines yelling at the players. You're out there in front of the guy running with the ball, and you're actually clearing the way and tackling these other guys, getting the stuff done that is going to stop these people. Basic premise is they want to run and run hard and do a good job. If you keep that in mind, then you're going to have happy people, and you're not going to have to work so hard because everybody is trying their best and the whole place is succeeding. So morale comes from production. Your job is to clear the obstacles out of the way, and don't be heavy-handed with your people. Assume that they are there to do a good job, and you'll be surprised. They will be there to do a good job, and everybody will be happy, right? And productive. So that's the tip of how to be a great manager. And I'd like you to click the subscribe button, like, share, comment. Go to my website, selfimprovementmethods.com. You could go to selfimprovementmethods.com/go and get a nice free gift, and stay in touch. So make it a good day. Thanks. Bye.